What's up, guys? It's your boy Frozen here. Just a little walk around, but as you guys can tell, we are tuning the M4 GTS. But I'm gonna go over the what has gone wrong while this whole process with this M4 GTS and everything that has happened to it, to where it is now at the point where it's running perfectly good, running fine, beautifully. So yeah, let me hop in the car and we'll get started on talking about what happened. So yeah, we're gonna need this for later. So basically, when I bought this car, it was previously tuned, right? So as a car enthusiast, I don't like another car that is tuned, and I have no history of it. So I told the dealership, I'm like, hey, I want to get a new tune on this car. Is that possible? So they said, yeah, we can retune it and change it because, they're going to be doing a whole new wire injection system and it's going to have to go to that place anyways. So long story short, it went. We got a tune on there, and tune was good. Like, it started, it ran. Burble sounded crazy. Car sounded super crazy when it was driving. Like, it was dope. So long story short, park up the car, take it back out of storage, and I give it a little bit more drive. And the Valvetronic motor came out as the engine code. That's a pretty expensive job. It's like about $1,500 to $2,000, depending where you go, Canadian. So yeah, so I had to get that redone. So I did that, and I was talking to the mechanic, and he's like, yeah, could have been your tune. So I'm like, okay. I contacted the people that tuned it. I'm like, look, this and this is happening. Look at this. I fixed the problem. So I was like, okay. They said, okay, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Start giving me a runaround. So I'm like, okay. So then I started deep dive into the car, right? And I was really pushing it. And I was like, you know what? The car feels very underpowered. So I hit up my sports display, like right here. And it showed stock numbers because the car is currently tuned right now under the good tune. But it's showing the stock numbers, and it goes, how it works is when you hit 5K and you start going past 5K, the water injection system kicks in. So what was happening when I hit wide open throttle going past 5K, the car was sitting at 430 still on the dial. So I called them like, hey, like, it's not performing like how it should. Like, it felt like my M4 competition. They said they were just giving me a run around, right? So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to swap the tune. That tune, in general, isn't a bad tune. It's perfect for those, like, CS comps and, like, base model M4s. But the software on the GTS is a lot different, and it requires a little bit of different stuff to make it run properly. So that's what happened. So I was like, okay, the software is not good for this car. And I took it off. So I have a lot of, like, experience with MHD, and I contacted them. I asked them, hey, is it good with the M4 GTS? They said yes. I'm like, okay, perfect. Went, purchased a super license, and I flashed the car, OTS stage 2. And I was playing around with that. Really loved the car. It started up a lot better, started up a lot nicer. Like, it just felt a lot smoother. It was running a lot healthier. So I was like, okay, that's great. Like, I love this. So it's nice. And then I said, you know what? Let's just go for a custom tune. And that's what I did. So I went, because there was still a couple hiccups where I wasn't too happy with the tune. But I was like, it was able to get me by. So I said, you know what? Let me just get a custom tune and call it a day. So that's what we are into now. So right now, I can tell you guys the tune I have on is by Kerry Jordan. You guys probably know of him. One of the best tuners for these cars. And he basically made this car run perfect. It's running beautifully. It feels great. In this video, I'll also show you guys the secret sauce for how to get a drive-by-wire cable feel with your GTS. Not your GTS, but any S55 tuned car with the DCT. Highly recommend these settings. I'll show you in the video. So let me show you what you're gonna need to flash your car with MHD, boot mod, either or. So you're gonna need one of these fancy cables here. I had the wireless MHD dongle prior, but I have no idea where it went. So you can pick one of these up. your K-CAN OBD cable and plug it in. It's very cheap on Amazon, so you can get that set up very cheaply. Then you're just gonna need this little Ethernet dongle right here, and you're gonna plug this into your phone. I have the Apple version because I need it because I have an iPhone. And I will catch y'all as soon as I hook this up to the car. I'm gonna put a little background and then have like a little picture video of what I'm doing on the app going on. So let me do this and catch y'all back in a sec. So here is the MHD interface. So if you were going to flash a map, you'd be on this page here. So your custom maps, your backend maps, you have a JB4 and unlock check your stuff. This is the stock part. So if you want to flash back to stock or flash stage 0, so stock power, but you have MHD installed, then this is where you'll be for your monitoring. So data logging, all that. This is where you can do your reset adaption. So you should have your battery and all those other things available there. And then you could check your DME for codes. So here you are, you can see all that. So you can clear codes, you can even see the history and shadow codes if there's any there that was there before. And then you have your live adjustments, so you could change like your valves and everything to have them open and just test a lot of different stuff while driving. Right now we're gonna focus on the tuning part, so I'm gonna show you guys that interface there. So basically you got stage 0, stage 0 plus. I don't know why I started down, we're gonna swipe right back up there, there we go. So yeah, stage 0 plus, stage 1, stage 2, stage 2 plus, and all your octane ratings to select. You also have the transmission flash there. Yeah, so you also have your multi-map right there as well at the very bottom. So you can say stage 1, stage 2, and stage 2 plus, and you can have all your maps at different octane ratings and basically make yourself a custom valet mode. So for demonstration, I'm gonna click the multi-map, and I'm going to show you guys that secret sauce because it shows on all of the tunes. So I'm just going to show you guys that. So basically you're just going to hit options, and then you can see all your selection here. So you have anti-lag, you have your CAN bus system, and all that. Your top 3 limiter removed, your torque gauge is updated, your start stop button deactivation, like you have all those stuff, exhaust flaps, startup roar. If you like your like stock exhaust burbles, or you have your custom burbles in your map, you're gonna leave that section off. You can reset the flash counter so it doesn't go up in value after 1 as well. Nice thing with the multi-map is that you can select each burble for depending on whichever map you are. So let me show you guys the secret sauce like I promised. So you're gonna copy these settings exactly, which will give you that drive-by-wire, drive-by-cable feel. As soon as you do that, you'll be perfect. All right, so like I said, I did a lot of testing on this setting, so if you guys want something that's pretty much dialed in. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys that custom map file, which is like really nothing, it's just another file to flash. And then after that, I will show you guys, some exhaust clips, so of the car in Efficient, Sport, and Sport Plus. So I'll catch y'all in the next clip. So yeah, so the car should be making around 500 wheel horsepower and about 500 wheel torque, give or take, most likely give. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. Hopefully I'll have some more videos for y'all. Take it easy. Peace.